Every election, millions of people vote. Many pick the same party or leader again and again, even if those leaders make bad decisions or hurt democracy. Why does this happen? Is it just about beliefs, or is something deeper at work? This is a question that puzzles voters and experts all over the world. The answer goes far beyond logic or reason. People often feel connected to their party, almost like they belong to a family. Even when the party makes mistakes or breaks promises, supporters may not leave. Some even get angrier when outsiders criticize their favorite leader. This loyalty isn't just about ideas or policies, it's about feelings, deep ones. These feelings do not come out of nowhere. They are shaped by powerful forces inside our brains. Scientists now know that chemicals inside our heads can push us towards certain political choices. Politicians and parties use this knowledge, sometimes without us even noticing, to keep us hooked. So, if you've ever wondered why people keep voting the same way, even when things go wrong, you're not alone. The answer lies in the hidden world of brain chemistry and the clever tricks of political messaging. Your brain is more than a thinking machine. It is filled with chemicals that drive your feelings and actions. These chemicals can make you feel happy, scared, proud, or angry, sometimes all at once. Political messages tap into these feelings and use them to guide your choices at the voting booth. When you see a leader you trust, your brain releases chemicals that make you feel safe and connected. When you hear a scary message about the other side, your brain might flood with stress chemicals. Political parties know how to trigger these reactions, and they use them to get your support. Think of your brain like a switchboard. When you hear a party slogan, see a flag, or join a rally, switches are flipped. Some make you excited, others make you worried. Over time, these switches can get stuck in one position. You might not even notice it happening, but your feelings are guiding your choices more than you think. This is not just science. It is the new battlefield of politics. Understanding how your own brain works is the first step to making smarter choices. Let's look at the 4 main chemicals that shape how we react to politics: dopamine, serotonin, cortisol, and oxytocin. Each one plays a special role in your brain, and parties know how to use them all. Dopamine is the reward chemical. When you hear good news about your party or when your candidate wins, you feel a rush of excitement. That's dopamine at work. It makes you want to cheer, donate money, or post online. Politicians use rewards, like praise, hope, or winning, to keep you coming back. Serotonin is about feeling good and secure. When a leader promises safety or unity, serotonin levels rise. This makes you more likely to trust them and stick with the group. Parties use calming words, familiar songs, and warm images to boost this feeling. Cortisol is the stress chemical. When you see scary ads or hear about a crisis, your brain releases cortisol. This makes you anxious and more willing to listen to strong leaders. Fear-based messaging is common in politics because it works so well. Oxytocin is the bonding chemical. It gives you the warm, fuzzy feeling of being part of a team. Group chants, shared symbols, and rituals all raise oxytocin, making you feel close to your side and suspicious of outsiders. Together, these chemicals shape how you see politics and how easily you can be influenced. Propaganda is more than just lies. It is actually a set of tools that use your emotions and habits to shape your thoughts and actions. Political parties use simple, repeated messages, powerful symbols, and group activities to change how you feel and what you do. Take something as simple as a catchy slogan, repeated over and over. Your brain starts to believe it, even if you know it's not true at first. This is called the illusion of truth. The more you hear something, the more real it feels. That's why ads and speeches repeat the same words. Symbols like flags, colors, or music stir up deep feelings. They remind you of your group and make you feel proud or excited. When you see your party's symbol, your brain gives you a little reward, a tiny shot of dopamine or oxytocin. Group activities are also powerful. Singing an anthem, going to a rally, or even sharing memes online makes you feel part of something bigger. That sense of belonging can drown out doubts or worries. It becomes easier to stick with your side, no matter what. These tricks work because they tap into the chemicals and habits in your brain. They can make you support a party or leader, even when it might not be in your best interest. Not all parties use brain science in the same way. Fascist and democratic parties both play with your emotions, but their tools and goals can be different. Fascist parties often use fear, anger, and group pride to control people. Democratic parties may use hope, trust, and shared values to inspire support. Fascist leaders often repeat scary stories about enemies or outsiders. Their rallies are full of strong symbols, flags, uniforms, chants, that create a sense of unity against a common threat. This triggers cortisol and oxytocin, making supporters feel both scared and bonded. The goal is to create loyalty and silence doubts. Democratic parties also use group symbols and positive stories. They hold rallies, play music, and talk about hope and freedom. Instead of fear, they try to spark serotonin and dopamine by promising progress and safety. They want you to trust them, not just fear the other side. Both sides, however, use repetition and emotion to build habits. Over time, these habits become almost automatic. People start to identify so strongly with their party that switching sides feels like a betrayal, not just of ideas, but of friends and family. Understanding these tactics helps you see how easily emotions can be turned into political power. Once your brain gets used to a certain party or leader, it is hard to change. This is because political habits are like deep tracks in your mind. Every time you support your side, your brain rewards you with good feelings. Over time, changing your mind feels uncomfortable or even wrong. When someone challenges your beliefs, your brain may react with stress instead of curiosity. You might feel angry, defensive, or insulted. This is called cognitive dissonance. Your brain wants to protect your old habits, even if they don't match reality anymore. Political parties know this. They use stories, jokes, and even anger to keep you loyal. Friends and family often share the same views, so leaving the group can mean losing important relationships. This makes it even harder to break the habit. This is why people often keep voting for the same parties, even when they know things are going wrong. Their brains are hooked, and breaking free takes real effort. The good news is, you can protect yourself from manipulative political messages. The first step is to notice your feelings. Ask yourself, am I excited, scared, or angry because of what I just heard? Is someone trying to make me feel this way on purpose? Next, search for facts, not just feelings. Look for information from different sources, especially those you don't always agree with. If a message feels too simple or too emotional, it might be trying to trick your brain. Try to slow down before making a choice. Take a break from social media. Talk with people who have different views and ask questions. The more you practice this, the stronger your mind shield becomes. Finally, remember, your brain is powerful, but so are you. By understanding how political messages work, you can make decisions freely, without letting anyone pull your strings.